Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'll be reviewing Ravishing by Toni Brattin in the color dark brown. I'd like to thank Wig Studio One for providing Ravishing for me to review for all of you. I haven't tried many Toni Brattins, I'll be perfectly honest with you. And I sometimes when I receive these wigs, I like to review them for my channel, especially when they are affordable pieces, such as this one by Toni Brattin. And I may have tried one or maybe two at the very most others, but that's about it. This one, from the ones that I have reviewed, I think this is one of the prettiest one because it's a long layered style, really soft cascading layers. This is one of the longest styles in Toni Brattin that goes just below the shoulders. But I think those waves are just so pretty. This is giving me a vibe kind of Goddess from Raquel Welch. We have full bangs. Well, we have bangs that are 5 inches. And if you wanted to just trim them and wear it with bangs, you can do that. Or you can wear it swept off to the side. Even though this is a basic cap, we don't have any parting, we don't have a lace front, you can still wear it off to the side, and I think it looks really pretty that way. Very pretty. We do have permatease. This is a basic cap, but it's not a pillowy permatease. I believe it's there to hide the wefts. So on this dark color, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing any of the permatease. I can feel it, but I don't see it. And I figured no one's going to stand over my head 2 inches and taking a look at it. Now, I can't speak for lighter colors, how that would look. I believe the lighter colors in Toni Brattin are rooted, but I'll leave the link to Ravishing down in the description box to Wig Studio One, and that way you can take a look at the lighter colors and see if they are rooted or not. I don't want to speak when I really don't know. As far as the density, I think we have a nice average to low density, even though it weighs 114 grams, which, if my math is correct, it averages to about 4 ounces, if I did the formula correctly. I haven't taught math in many years, so we're just gonna go with it. I'm almost certain that you have to divide the 114 by 28, but anyway. So it doesn't feel heavy at all. It feels very light. These are heat-friendly fibers. I believe all the Toni Brattin are heat-friendly. I don't know how they wear over time because I haven't had, the ones that I have had, I don't have any longer. So I can't really speak to the wear on how it would compare, let's say, to Beltress or one of the other brands or Raquel Welch that have these heat-friendly fibers. I will say that I have seen on our private Facebook group, Wig Studio One, Wig and Topper Support Group, I have seen many members that wear and love Toni Brattin wigs. And I can see why. It's really pretty. And I like this one better than the other one that I reviewed. This is like shake, and this was it. That's all I did. I didn't do anything to it. I think that what would help a little bit further is just adding some water. Even though we don't have a lot of permatease, I think we could also make it a little bit bigger if you like it bigger. But this isn't about me, but I wanted to show you. And after you wash a style like this, it's going to come right back unless you add heat to it and straighten it out. That would probably look nice as well if you don't like all these waves. The color that I received is a dark brown. I do not see any red in this color. I see a cool brunette. Now, I looked for some other color descriptions for Toni Brattin's dark brown, and I wasn't able to find any. It just says dark brown, and that's it. I feel that maybe the fibers itself have a little bit of a different tone to them to give it a little bit of dimension, but we don't have highlights here. And it definitely appears to be a, if we're going to go by numbers, probably a 2 blended with a 4. If it's blended. I'm not sure if it's blended. I have to be perfectly honest with you. I'm just letting you know what I see. The measurements, we have sides of 8 inches. We have a crown of 7 inches. The back is 10 inches, and so is the nape. Definitely the longest piece in the Toni Brattin collection. I'll show you again on all sides. Very pretty. If you want to tuck it, definitely tuckable. And look at this coverage. Comes all the way, it covers almost all of my hairline on both sides. Just that little bit of my hairline showing. I think that's really good. And of course, we don't have a lace front, so you can't wear it all the way back, but it can be worn swept to the side, and I feel that it does look really natural. If you wanted to wear it in a ponytail, you can do that. Wear it with a headband. In this case, we have a headband that doesn't match, but we're just going to roll with it. I took this out to see if it would work with this style. I think it will. This has a wire in the inside. I just picked these up at Amazon. Very cute. I think a lot of brands, I think it almost appears as if a lot of brands are releasing kind of these waves, flips. And of course, if we wanted to do a half up and half down, we can do that. I think I like it this way the best, but you know I'm a big fan of the half up and half down. Let's take a walk outside so you can see dark brown out in the daylight, even though it's an overcast day today in Central Florida. I'll show you the cap and then I'll come back. I neglected to mention about the fit earlier in the video. It fits me, Ravishing fits me perfectly on my 21.5-inch circumference, and my other 2 measurements are average as well. Ravishing is available also in a large size, but you'll see when I show you the cap how much I have it cinched in. I think that if you have a 22, a 22.25, you should be fine with the average cap. I don't think you need to go up over to the large, but I'm just speculating here. I have no way of measuring it. All right, as you can see, I'm not wearing a wig grip right now. I'm going to start off by showing you how much I have it cinched in. As I mentioned earlier, I have a 21.5-inch circumference. And as I think you'll be able to see, I have it cinched almost all the way to the middle with just a little space. So I have it cinched in probably about 1/2 inch on both sides. We have felt covered ear tabs with the fibers attached. I didn't mention that we have a non-extended nape. And as you can see, a basic cap, and there is just minimal permatease. I really think that it's there just to conceal the wefts. Lots of stretch in the cap. I'll give you a close-up of the color under the light. Beautiful, beautiful brunette. Very rich color. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you spending this time with me. If you've worn Toni Brattin, please leave a comment down below, and that way all the other viewers can see as well if you have worn Toni Brattin, if you like it, what you like, or what you don't like about it. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget, my website, Marlene's Wig Studio, is up and running, and that's where I sell all of my gently worn wigs that I have only worn for review purposes or just pictures, or some that I just haven't had time to review and they haven't been worn at all. The link to my website will be listed down below for you in the description box. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you spending this time with me. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.